Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. Hope you're having a good day wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show and whatever you may be doing. And, you know, each and every day there is always some element that gets put into the spotlight regarding this COVID-19 pandemic coronavirus crisis, right? Every day. And today's no exception, of course. And we're going to be reaching a grim milestone today, most likely today. And we're going to have 100,000 people who have passed away in the United States since the start of coronavirus pandemic. On March the 6th, there were 11 confirmed deaths. Now we're at nearly 100,000. It's a stunning statistic. It is, I was thinking about this yesterday, it came out of nowhere, seemingly, right? And in almost an instant, everything changed. And I mean everything. Our way of life, how we get through the day, typically, more specifically, our concerns about ourselves, and maybe more importantly, others in our life, worried about them. I liken it to being diagnosed with a terrible disease, sitting in a doctor's office somewhere. Maybe you're by yourself or with someone. It does make a difference. And the doctor says, sorry to inform you that you have cancer, or you have Lou Gehrig's disease, or you have whatever it might be. In that very instant, when that happens, everything changes. And I mean everything. And many of you listening and watching this show right now know exactly what I'm talking about. You'll remember that moment for the rest of your life when you were diagnosed with some terrible disease. And the same thing happened with coronavirus and the pandemic. Everything changed in an instant. And I can tell you from my own personal experience, when you have, and many of you could probably do it better than I from your own personal experiences, you will never be able to go back to the way it was. And I can also tell you, you might not want to be able to go back to the way it was. people say, well, when things get back to normal, you put that in air quotes, normal. I don't know what that is. So we're all going through this at the same time together, trying to make sense of it, give meaning to it, cope with it, understand it, and find a way to be optimistic and hopeful and do the best we can to not just survive, but to live our life in a full and meaningful way. And in that sense, this is another way in which we are all in it together, because we can support one another and share with one another our experiences. And you may think that your experience doesn't count. It does count. Every single person's experience with this counts. It's been a remarkable moment. Most of us have never seen the likes of this. And I still watch these very poignant reports about people who have succumbed to this virus. I saw this morning a young woman, 25 years old. She's just beginning her life, and it was gone, taken from her. Or the father that I saw yesterday, police officer with 3 beautiful girls, children, and a lovely wife, just a beautiful person for his wife, who said, it's so quiet here without him. These things are meaningful. And so we don't want to squander the moment. And each day, I started this show now for months now. I've opened my opening block, my monologue, has been devoted to this story. And there'll come a day when it won't be that way, and I'm looking forward to that day. In the meanwhile, you are part of this show. You are not part of it. You are the show. Not me, not my producers, not the people that own the company. You. Wherever you are, and whatever you may be doing at this moment while you're listening to me or watching this show, I ask you to call and to share if you feel inclined, if you feel comfortable. Your thoughts mean something. And I'm telling you, your experiences mean something. The audience has such an impact on itself. When people call in and share, you may say, well, who am I? I live in this city, this little town somewhere in the Midwest or in the South or out West. Nobody knows who I am. Nobody cares. That's not true. This show is a platform for every soul to express their view and to contribute. You have to pay it forward. And you'd be surprised how much you pay it forward when you tell others how you think and feel about what's going on. Katie's always there to tell you how to make contact with your show so I can connect with you.
Yes, you can give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. You can always email Dr. Garko personally as well. It stays confidential unless you don't want it to. His email is drgarko, Garko, at letstalknutrition.com. If you head over to letstalknutrition.com, you'll see all of our past shows. Actually, we're going through I shouldn't say that. We're going through a bit of a difficult time with letstalknutrition.com, so hang tight on that. There's a number of other ways to get in touch with us, though. You can watch the show on youtube.com, search Let's Talk Nutrition on our Facebook page, and you can always listen back to the shows wherever you listen to your podcast. There's still ways to listen back to the shows.
Yeah, they had the site up yesterday. It was up for a while. Now it's down again. And so the answer to your question is no, but I'm going to try to do that during one of the breaks, Katie.
Okay.
So on my iPhone, I go to camera, right? And then there's a video function, and I just click that button and video myself, right?
Good to go.
Good to go. Spoken like a true millennial. Good to go. That phone, the plane with the millennials, the phone. It's always about the phone. Well, it turns out that antibody tests used to determine if people have been infected is sort of like shooting dice. Come back, I'll tell you what I mean.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. It's me, your immune system. I'm always hard at work defending you against the many disease-causing viruses and bacteria that you are exposed to every day. But sometimes I need help to defeat the bad bugs. Luckily, our friends at Kyolic have come to the rescue. Kyolic has 2 super immune-enhancing supplements, Kyolic Immune Formula 103 and Kyo Green Harvest Blend Immune Defense. Kyo Green Harvest Blend is a power-packed blend of organic and naturally sourced grasses, ancient grains, fruits, veggies, herbal extracts, and spirulina in a fast-dissolving drink mix for a quick and easy way to support immunity. Kyolic Immune Formula 103 combines immune-boosting nutrients with aged garlic extract. Aged garlic extract has been clinically shown to support a healthy immune response and reduce both the duration and severity of cold and flu symptoms. Help me protect you with Kyolic supplements and nutritional drink mixes to fortify your immune health today. Available at fine natural health retailers.
Celsius is a fitness drink which is clinically proven to function. How? As a thermogenic, Celsius proprietary MetaPlus blend accelerates metabolism, increasing your body's ability to burn fat and calories. There are only 2 ways a body burns fat: through increased heart rate and our increased body temperature, thermogenesis. Drinking Celsius and then going into motion is double dipping. You're accelerating the burn and the results are even faster. Celsius is your ultimate fitness partner. No high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, no preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors. 100% of 7 essential vitamins. Proven in 6 published university studies. How does it work? Celsius proprietary MetaPlus formula, including green tea with EGCS, ginger, and guarana seed, turns on thermogenesis, a process that boosts your body's metabolic rate. Drinking Celsius prior to fitness activities is proven to energize, accelerate metabolism, burn body fat and calories. Invest in yourself. Drink Celsius. Look for us at www.celsius.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarro Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. We are coast to coast and we are global. I was just sitting here working on some copy for somewhat of a promo for the show, and it got me to thinking about how expansive the show has become, and I just wanted to thank you again. As I opened the show today, you are the show, period. 100% full stop. Katie's at studio. Reggie's at studio. They've been troopers, loyal, went to work every day through all of this. And while there may not be that many people in the building, every time someone steps out the door, they take a risk. And when I was in the grocery store day before yesterday, there were two young people, young man working the register and a young woman. They were kids. They were kids. The fellow was a little older. He may have been in his maybe 22, 23. The young woman, she must have been maybe 18, 19, maybe. And I thanked them both. They looked at me like, I said, I know you put yourself at risk to come to it. They had their masks on, and I thanked them. You know, can't take those people for granted. Yeah. Isn't that right, Katie?
Absolutely.
You know, they're at risk.
It's true.
You know how many people they see every day, they're in contact with. They have that plastic shield, but you know, it's helpful, but they're still at risk, don't you think? I do. So we're grateful that they do these things. Again, there are, today's a day when we're going to reach this milestone of 100,000 people. So what about these antibody tests? A lot of hope was put on this. Antibody tests are performed to see who has been infected or not. If you've been infected, you will have the antibodies. Sometimes people don't even know they've been infected. They were asymptomatic. They never had one symptom. And that yet other people, even at an age 25, will get infected and maybe even die. It's so inexplicable. The bad news here today with this antibody business testing is that 50% of the time, it could be wrong. So it's like shooting craps. You don't know what's going to come up. You're guessing. 50-50, you're guessing. Flipping coins. You're flipping coins, literally. A top infectious disease expert says it's conceivable, his word, that the United States could have a corona vaccine by December. Well, if that happens, it will be unprecedented. The National Women's Soccer League, you remember sports, will resume in June, but they'll be performing with nobody in the stands. They announced this today, and that the 2020 NWSL Challenge Cup will be held this summer. The virus be damned. The 25-game tournament will kick off on June 27th at Zions Bank Stadium in Hiram, Utah, with no spectators in attendance.
I'll tell you, it's a lot harder.
Go ahead, Katie.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. It's a lot harder to play sports like that when you're used to fans being in the stands. Like I have personally done this. Believe it or not, I actually used to be really good at basketball. And when I was in middle school, I won this competition for free throws. And I went pretty far in the competition. I made it to like a district level. And up until then, they were in like high school gyms and people could talk. And then I got to the district level. and nobody was allowed to speak. It was complete silence. And I was making like 10 out of 10 of my free throws. I think I maybe made one on the time everybody had to be silent. So it affects how they play and stuff too. It's a totally different environment when you're used to playing around noise and other people. I feel for them because I would imagine it's going to take a toll on the way they play.
Yeah, I think it will affect performance. It's sort of like musicians performing for an audience that's not there.
Right. You're not going to have the same effect when people aren't showing emotion to how you're playing. It's going to be weird.
And home court and stuff like that, that doesn't matter anymore. There's nobody.
No,
you don't
no
get the energy
advantage.
off
True.
it.
That's
a
true.
good point. That's a good point.
I mean,
Reggie.
those teams that work really hard to get those records, that get home court advantage throughout these playoffs and make these runs, that matters in a lot of places.
Yeah.
But I mean, especially with like the NBA coming back as well, and I believe that I saw something about the NHL because I remember people talking about the Lightning as well. Like those, I mean, it's good that those teams are better set because they have a lot of talent. So home court probably really won't matter. But against
I
talented
think it does
teams,
matter. I think your point's well taken, Reggie. Home court does matter.
it does,
And
but I think it matters like the level of competition. As you get further on in the playoffs, it'll matter. But those teams that'll make like Cinderella kind of like runs in the playoffs and feed off the energy of like crowds and stuff like that, no matter where they're at, though that won't. I don't think that's going to happen anymore. I think it's going to be if you're a low seed, you're just done.
You're right. And so we'll see how this turns out. And I don't know. We're trying to get ourselves back to a place where we, again, like I said, there will be no going back to normal. It'll be a different way of life, a different so-called, that word normal. Well, whatever, normal. One person's normal is another person's boredom. One person's normal is another person's insanity. Who knows? You are listening. You are watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Wayne Elliott will be our guest today at the top of the hour. And you're there right now. And I'm grateful that you're there. We'll be right back.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Celsius, Live Fit. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you're having a good day. I always say it, and I mean it, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. And we try to keep you informed, and we continue with our agenda, and it's been the agenda of this show, which is to educate the audience about health, wellness, and well-being, and how people can take charge of their health and wellness through evidence-based diet and lifestyle strategies. And Let's Talk Nutrition is a safe space, and it is a learning space. We're here to learn. And so much to learn, so little time to do it, right? But yeah, it's all good. We take our time. You notice on the show, I try not to rush, but sometimes you're pushed because of time. But it's we take our time, and I try to report on stories that typically you may not be treated in full on mainstream media because they just don't have the time. They don't have that. That's not the kind of platform that they have. And sometimes I'll beat the media, mainstream media, to the punch on many stories. This often happens, and my producers can tell you that. I'll report on something, and then like a week later or a few days later, or the next day, whenever, they'll hear the story. Well, they'll say, "Gee, we talked about that already." Yeah, I know. So I was looking at the Washington Post. I look at different media outlets: New York Times, Washington Post, all these various newspapers, radio stations, TV outlets, and stations throughout the country for information about what's going on. It's being reported that the number of known coronavirus cases in the district in Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia was 95,363 today. Wow. That's just in that area. So it's each one of our places and our cities and our towns has its own challenge. And we're trying to figure it out. I'm always working on projects and working on things to share with you. And going forward, there's a number of areas that I'm into now, and I will be able to share that with you in terms of what kind of laboratory tests can you do to test for different conditions. People often, that I have discovered, that people don't know much about that, and they don't know what to ask the doctor. Most people get a CBC, a complete blood count panel. Most people get that. They know what that is. And then you have a metabolic plan, a metabolic panel, complete metabolic panel, a CMP, where you get your lipids tested, your cholesterol and whatnot. Most people will know what those are. But I can tell you, there is testing using urine, semen, and urine, blood, and that you can really determine nutritional status. You can determine the condition that you're in using these different tests. So I'll talk more with you about that as we go on. Then you'll be able to ask the doctor to conduct, or if he or she would conduct particular tests. 877-897-8255. That's an area that the average person does not know much about. And I think that I can make a contribution there by educating ourselves more about laboratory evaluations. And I can do that in the way I'm being trained, from a functional medicine perspective. I'm going to have some of my previous professors on to talk about functional medicine as we go forward. I think you will find that very intriguing, and to hear from doctors, PhDs in nutrition, chiropractors, some of my professors who have taught me how they do this. What does functional medicine really mean? And so I've talked with a couple of them already about it, and I will make arrangements. We'll figure out a way to put them onto the show. I think you will benefit greatly from that, and you will. It'll change your perspective. I promise. It certainly has changed mine. What does that mean? Functional medicine, exactly. And when you hear from a healthcare professional who practices functional medicine every day, it's not just something fancy to say, or some ideal. It's a real paradigm, and it has real meaning. and it takes a lot of training. And so part of my training now is from this perspective. And it really has changed the way I think about caring for yourself, how doctors should care for you, and so on. Because the functional medicine model is an individualized, patient-centered, science-based approach that really empowers you as the patient. And it also empowers practitioners to do what? They work together. It's not that the traditional allopathic paradigm where the doctor is in charge until the doctor tells you what to do. Here, the relationship is a little bit different. But in all fairness, I must say, some of my friends and colleagues and doctors who care for me who are allopathically trained often they don't realize, maybe they do realize it, have a functional medicine approach. And they share a relationship with you where you participate in the decisions about what's going to happen with you. So as we go forward, I will talk more about functional medicine, how and it determines how and why illness occurs and restores health, and by getting at the root causes of disease for you. We'll be back.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace for a good night's rest naturally.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today, and glad you could stop by. I was talking about functional medicine, and I'm trying to arrange to have some of my professors who have trained me in functional medicine and nutrition, and functional medicine nutrition, to be even more specific, to come on to the show and talk with you. These are professionals who are in the trench every day. They're in clinic working with patients, and they use this particular model to treat patients. And nutrition is an important component of the functional medicine paradigm. And some of my professors, some have been chiropractors, some have received their PhD in nutrition. Others are naturopathic physicians. So I've had the good fortune of being trained by and taught by a variety of different practitioners. And it does make a difference, how a chiropractor may think about a problem may be different the way a naturopathic physician may, from a functional medicine perspective, even though they're both practicing a functional medicine approach. And one of the important elements of functional medicine is that rather than treating the symptoms, focusing on symptoms, the idea is to figure out the cause and to treat the cause. And that does take a bit of work, and therefore they use different types of testing, laboratory testing. And one of the textbooks that I've used, that I've been using in my courses, is and one of my professors, who's rather famous, by the way, Dr. Richard Lord. He's appropriately named too, I can tell you. Laboratory Evaluations for Integrative and Functional Medicine. This particular text, I'm holding it up, you can see it, lays out all of the different kinds of testing that people can do with blood, serum, and so on, urine, organic acids, and all these different tests. As I said, I will try to share more with you about that. And you'll be surprised the things that you can learn with these different tests. It's not just a regular blood test. Probably the majority, the lion's share of the audience have had a CBC panel, a complete blood count panel, or a CMP, a complete metabolic panel done. But other than that, probably nothing much beyond that. Well, I can open up your world about, you want to know what's going on inside your body. What's the condition of the terrain within? What's it like inside your body? Are you carrying heavy metals? Are you carrying a body burden of heavy metals? Are you deficient in certain nutrients? Are certain pathways not working well? Energy pathways, for example. And are you beset with certain conditions or diseases that are, giving you a very difficult time? You can do certain kinds of testing that go beyond what you're typically familiar with, that can provide you better and different insight. So I'm eager to share that with you. But as I said, I will get my former professors on. Some, maybe, I don't know if I can even get a current one on or not. And they're wonderful people. And they're really smart. They know how to do this. And I've learned so much from them over these several years now. I've been working at this, and I'm getting closer toward the end now. We're pretty close, but it's been a long journey. But I've learned a lot, and I've shared it with you on the air. And I wanted to do that because I think it's important for you to know that I'm not asleep at the switch, and that I'm trying to improve, keep growing, keep learning, learn more, so I can do more on the air, and be able to share more with you, so you can become more educated. So you can have the benefit of my training, and that's how I pay it forward, and help others. Here's how you can make contact with the show.
You can give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. You can email Dr. Garko personally. His email is drgarko, that's Garko, at letstalknutrition.com. You can listen to the show on YouTube as well as watch it. Just search Let's Talk Nutrition. You'll see the picture. Just go to the page, find where it says live, and if you click on that, you can watch the live show. Same thing on our Facebook page. If you're on Facebook, just search Let's Talk Nutrition. Scroll down, and you will see our live feature. And you can also listen wherever you listen to your podcasts. There's a lot of ways to do that.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to do that. How many people have gotten in touch with our podcast now?
The numbers haven't been the same since all this COVID stuff.
Is it about 80,000?
The numbers say 87,000, so somewhere around there, but they change every day, so I don't know. I'm not trusting these numbers right now.
You're not?
No, I'm not, because they'll go up and then they'll go down, then they'll go back up. So somewhere between 85 and 87,000.
That's amazing.
It is.
Do you know much about functional medicine, Katie? I'm just curious.
No, not really.
Yeah, see, you're not alone. You're not alone. We're going to try to. I'm going to starting to pay more. I'll pay more attention to it, and open it up more onto the show. And again, there's a big difference between treating symptoms and then trying to identify the cause. The big difference. And it takes different kind of training, different approach. And functional medicine physicians they're integrative, and they'll use tools from every different paradigm, whatever gets the job done. So we'll do our best to share all this with you. We come back in the second hour. We have a guest, and we'll get into all of what the guest has on his mind, and we'll listen for you too. And invite you again to call the show, make contact, LTN, coast to coast and globally.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The Heart Drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
This is Dr. Michael Garko from Let's Talk Nutrition. Fractures caused by osteoporosis occur every 15 seconds, with 50% of women and 20% of men over the age of 50 suffering a bone fracture. First Creation Bone Health with Perculife contains a clinically tested and proven formula to increase bone density. Bone Health with Perculife contains calcium, vitamin K2, vitamin D, and Perculife curcumin, a patented and clinically tested form of turmeric. Calcium helps keep your bones strong. Vitamin D and vitamin K2 together help with calcium absorption, leading to the strengthening of your bones. And finally, Perculife curcumin, a highly absorbable form of turmeric, reduces inflammation and increases joint flexibility, allowing you to move and be more active. Go to bone50.com and order Bone Health with Perculife. That's bone50.com. Take charge of your bone health and protect against osteoporosis with Bone Health with Perculife.
The proceeding was a commercial program paid for by
Nutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. And you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this